red cedar and pine, the canyon where the water widens, runs deeper, eddies in against rim rock, gullets the bank's soft palate. And then the car, sunbit to ruddy red, following the highway that parallels the river, matching it curve for curve. Late morning, the rain is nearly done, already a remembered thing. Swallows rest in their cool fists of mud. Trout do not rise, but hold in the submerged roots of cottonwood. Rattlesnakes, thick with summer vole, find fissures in stone, stretch themselves thin. The farmers have taken to their houses to nap, or they sit at the tables of their wives, drinking iced tea, creamed coffee, thinking their silence nothing more than what is wise, their women wind-scalded, planning cold cuts for dinner.
You just heard the voice of author Kim Barnes, reading from her most recent novel, A Country Called Home. On November 8th, Barnes shared readings, reflections, and knowledge about the craft of writing in the University of Portland's own Buckley Center to students and members of the UP community. An author of nonfiction as well, Barnes's memoir, In the Wilderness, was a finalist for the Pulitzer Prize in 1997.
So I write first to serve the author. I want to write well. That doesn't mean I make it up, by the way. Two, I write to bear witness to my own story in order to bear witness to the stories of others. Because even though when you write memoir, it's all about you, it's not about you. It's not about you. It's about the human condition.
Barnes's other works include Hungry for the World and Finding Caruso. She also co-edited Circle of Women, an anthology of contemporary Western women writers. Not only an author, Barnes is a professor of English at the University of Idaho and brought to UP some lessons for young writers.
And so what had happened, I had always had books in the hopper. You should always have projects in the hopper. But what I had learned as a writer is that writing is not a career, it's a habit, it's a practice. It's like Buddhism. You have to do it every day. You have to stay there. Writers on a rampage are something to behold. You don't want to mess with a writer.
In all, Barnes offered sound advice to anyone who writes and looks to capture a little more lyricism out of life.
She was a strong swimmer after all. She knew what to do. But the water was sucking at her legs, pulling her under. She thought of Thomas making his way back from the canyon, the baby on his back. Elise would be hungry. She would need to be fed. Someone would need to find her clean pajamas. She would need to be danced in a slow circle, to be rocked, to be nursed one last time. A lullaby, a nursery rhyme, the words swirled away in a wash of sound that rose and fell, grew soft, then loud, like music, she thought. A symphony, now a single violin playing. Which, would she argue, was more beautiful? How could she ever choose? Thank you.
For KDUP, this is DJ Wheatman.